I don't have any faith in me either. So
I was gonna try and come up with some wager that you wouldn't be able to do it, but you just said you wouldn't even take yourself in that bet. So
I'd take myself.
you have no chance of not fucking something up.
Hey, Curlers, welcome to CurlingNation Season 3, Episode 1. What are we going to call this one?
A slow off season.
A slow off season. I'm Joel.
Mike.
Craig.
And
We're back, baby.
we're back.
Season 3.
We didn't think we'd make it, but we did.
Whether you wanted it or not, we're here. We're back.
Yes.
You're gonna want it.
More curling talk. You're gonna want it.
What you guys do in your summer?
Some curling, some golf, yard work.
Yard work. I did a fair amount of chainsawing this summer.
You did. You had a big tree down.
Had a big tree fall on my house. Then I had to chainsaw that bad boy up.
There you go.
I think otherwise I neglected my yard quite well.
Your riding lawnmower broke, didn't
My
it?
riding lawnmower has been broken down in the middle of my backyard since
Is it unblocked yet?
late July. I've had a tarp over it. It just goes around in circles. It does this, like one of the little. I got it when I bought the house, so it's like a 30-year-old, zero turn mower thing, and it spins in circles if you try and drive it. So, anyways, yeah, I did that.
So can you just do concentric circles like farther and farther out?
No.
It's just one tight circle?
It's a tight circle. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, you can do it. You can go in a tight circle fast, or you can go in a tight circle slow, but it doesn't change the circle. I laughed, though. As soon as I realized what was happening, I did just go forward and go in circles for about 20 seconds laughing in the middle of my yard. Yeah, I don't know. I went camping.
Neighbors probably thought you went insane or something.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Yeah,
but
you got a fence.
it's hard to see into the backyard. There's a lot of trees and shrubbery.
What about you, Joel? Did you do anything exciting?
I did this.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You got some new digs.
Got the new digs. Not quite done yet.
Same house, just some renovations.
Same house.
You probably
renovations.
won't realize this at home, but we are facing completely the opposite direction
we
that
are.
we were last year.
Yeah, the old studio
Used to be-
behind us.
Yeah.
Like back here.
Cameras used to be there. Table used to be over here.
Yep. Exciting.
Yeah. As you can tell, I need to put closet doors in and put some stuff up on the walls. It's a bit bare.
Yeah.
I did get the autograph Mike Tyson's punch out.
Oh yeah, you can sort of see.
You
that
can sort of
cut
see
to
it
the
in
right
your
camera
in
angle.
your camera.
Yeah. All right. Excellent.
So
Cool.
yeah, and we got a sponsor.
We do.
We do. Modus Financial. The fine person Mason, mediocre curler, good guy.
Terrible curler, good dude.
Yeah.
True story.
Yeah. Modus Financial is your
Bad
credit
color,
card
not
processing and point of sale technology solution partner. Whenever you need credit card swiper, point of sale equipment, or integrated point of sale systems, Modus has it.
Nice.
I'm not
very
just
secure.
a recipient of this sponsorship. I am a client.
You're a client.
That-
You bought this all on your own.
I bought it on my own a year and a half ago.
And our club uses it as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And our club's been happy with it.
You happy
It
with it?
saves
I'm happy with it.
it
Cool.
saves our volunteers a lot of time.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, it works. It's good.
Yeah.
I like it.
I summer spieled and golf with Mason this
Nice.
summer. Mm-hmm. We might have had the best summer spiel experience ever this year.
Where did you go?
Oh, it was good.
So we went to the Lupus Spiel up in Blaine. Highly recommend a Lupus Spiel if you can make it. We played 4 games of curling, 4 6 games of curling, and 3 rounds of golf. We did it pretty much perfect. Went up,
With Mike Harris?
yeah, curled with Mike Harris, and played 1 round of golf with Mike Harris. Went up Thursday, played at a nice course up there called Troy Byrne. Highly recommended if you're in the Hudson area. Then Friday morning, we got up early and went and played Chaskatown in Chaska. Also a very nice course. Then didn't have to curl until 3 on Friday. Curled at 3 and 8:30. Beat the pants off of Joel in our first game.
False.
Yeah, well, 1 or a million. We still won. So, and then didn't have to curl on Saturday until like 11, I want to say.
Okay.
So nice. I got to sleep in a little. Curled at like 5, and then we were done for the weekend.
I only count 2 rounds of golf.
And then we played Sunday morning with Mike Harris.
Oh. Where'd you play Sunday?
Somebody got us on the University of Wisconsin or University of Minnesota course.
Huh.
Something.
Whatever.
Gary Bjornstad or something course.
Gary Jornstad. Nicole's dad.
No,
No.
I don't believe so. Yeah, that was an interesting course. Short, tight. Yeah, not bad. But the price was right. So.
Okay.
But,
That's more golf in 3 days than I played all summer,
well, there you go.
I think.
Yeah. You did tell me you played Whistling Straits, though.
I did.
I bet that was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah.
The golfing wasn't very good, but I got we sold the Whistling Straits Kohler company.
Mm-hmm.
They don't just buy toilets; they buy curling stones.
They sell toilets. They probably don't buy a whole lot of them.
They buy toilet stuff. Stuff to make toilets.
Are they adding some bathroom decorations for their line?
I don't know what they did with them, to be honest. They bought some curling stones to have at the American Club,
There you go.
and we
A full set or just a couple?
maybe a half set. It was a couple. It was right before COVID, and then we part of the sale was we kind of just we gave them a little discount on the stones, and then in exchange for some golf. So they gave me and Dad a round of golf at Black Wolf Run and at Whistling Straits. So we went up and played those 2 on back-to-back days.
Yeah, sounds like fun.
And we did have fun. It was a nice little outing. Golfing was terrible, but the course is
Who cares?
cool.
Part of that is just the experience of playing whistling.
Yeah.
That's cool.
All right. I don't know. Go.
All right, we should probably talk about curling since it's a curling podcast.
I did not do any summer spieling. Although
That's
I did
all right.
throw stones the other day.
Yeah? How'd it work? Your knee fall off?
It did not work well at all.
It's going to be a long season
It's
before
gonna
the season even started.
A really long season if the knee doesn't start feeling better. I'm not sure there's enough Advil in town to fix that problem. But we'll see. Last year it started off hurting a lot too,
Yeah.
and then it got better-ish.
Better.
So maybe it'll be better. But I need to get it in shape though, because I have a new league team. Playing Friday night in the Lake League, which is
mixed, huh?
it's potluck,
Yeah,
Open?
there you
kind of
go.
open league.
That sounds
Playing. My wife is skipping.
okay.
My aunt is playing third,
Okay.
and I'm gonna play front end with 11-year-old Martin Brown, who's making
Whoa.
his league debut.
All right.
Nice.
Sounds outstanding.
So yeah, I don't even know if he knows where to stand and stuff. So I'm gonna
Who
kind of
cares?
help him
Yeah,
figure
he'll
out,
figure it out.
how to do that.
How old's
stuff.
Martin? Can he drive you home if
He's
things get out
11.
of
He
hand?
can't drive us home yet.
All right. Well,
No,
not
without
tall
some
enough
blocks
either.
in the-
no,
He
he's
needs some
probably
blocks in the wheel.
is not.
If he was a tall 11-year-old, we could think about it. But
All right.
Let's face it, Craig. If he's your kid, he's not going to be a tall 11.
I know,
No.
exactly. So, anyways, I'm looking forward to that league.
Yeah.
If I can make
Sounds
my knee
good.
work.
Make your knee work a little better.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you only got to make it work for 6 ends.
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly.
Cool. Fun.
So-
What else is going on? This is slow off season. Nothing happened. Not really.
Nothing happened at all.
The competitive. There's a lot of mix-ups in the competitive teams.
Yeah.
Is that?
Everything in Canada, everybody switched.
Oh yeah,
around.
Another. Let's not even touch that.
We'll talk about that another
We'll talk
day.
about that at
Another
some
day.
point when we
I
have
think
Canadian guests on
They all
or
kept
something.
this. They're the same pool of players. They just moved everybody.
Yeah, they just kind of put the names in a hat, and shook them all up, and then made some new teams. I agree. Not a lot of new talent. A lot of Same names on different teams.
Here in the U.S., Stipero's playing third for Jopkin.
Yep.
Polo
As we picked up.
retired.
Polo,
Or semi-retired or
half
whatever.
retired.
Retired.
He's still playing doubles.
He just had a baby. Landsteiner had a baby.
Yeah, on the same day.
Same day.
Courtney George had a baby.
Yeah,
Different day.
Different
day. But Landsteiner and Polos had babies on the same day.
Same hospital.
Same hospital.
Same hospital. Wow.
Wow. Amazing. Congratulations, Team Landsteiner and Team Polo. Way to go. Corey Christensen's curling with the Peterson team now.
Peterson, she's playing third. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes.
True.
Nina
True
took
story.
a step back for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I'm going to welcome Nina back into Monday night competitive league at Madison Curling Club by trying to throttle her twice a year.
In the first week of the
Maybe I should. I can't request her in week one though, because I don't know if my knee's
because you
going to
don't know
work.
if his knee will work. Yeah, that's a good point.
Or you play her now before
Or if
her knee
Hamilton
really
will be
hurts.
there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who knows?
I don't know how I'm going to schedule that out.
Croy Nurnberger's wife had a baby.
Croy had a baby.
Croy, baby.
Yeah.
Croy's not curling this year.
That's
not
too bad.
Play down stuff. Anyways, at least I don't think he is.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think so either. Might fill in here or there maybe
Maybe.
as the season goes on, but
I don't know.
who knows?
Yeah.
He'd be a good pickup as a fifth player for somebody
Yeah, for sure.
if they needed someone.
He's got his own brooms.
He's got his own shoes there at my shop. He sent them in for new grippers and new sliders. They're all just sitting there,
Boom.
but he's got other things to do right now.
Croy, if you're listening, go pick up your shoes at Steve's Curling
spilled
Supplies. Joel just spilled on his brand new stuff. Way to go. I don't know what else happened.
Richie isn't playing.
No, he stinks. So
Like as in odor or as in talent?
yes,
Yes.
correct.
Okay.
No, I think Rich is just fine, but yeah, I mean, I think he's looking for a team.
I think he might be. His team kind of just dissolved.
There's kind of, I'm not, there's probably a lot of fringe teams. I don't know. I shouldn't call them fringe teams, but maybe not the HP teams that I'm as familiar with. Is Greg playing anymore? Persinger?
Nope.
He's probably not.
I almost forgot.
But, oh, we have bacon today? Oh, all right.
Dynamite.
Darn, this show just keeps getting better. I don't know. I'm sure there's a lot of mix-ups with all the, with Andrew going somewhere, or Andrew changing teams, and I don't know. We'll see how it all plays out as the season goes on. There have been some. Corey's team seems to have performed well early in the season. I think they made finals in one of their events.
I think they were in like Scotland and made a final or something, or maybe in Switzerland made a final, and then they
something like that.
They made the semi in the slam.
Mm-hmm.
Our main man, our main young buck, Tom Howell, was not there.
Yeah. I don't know what that's about.
He wasn't falling off a mountain somewhere.
I don't think he was, but his parents came by the shop. Tom's parents came by the shop a few weeks back, and I had to ask him about that, and
Did they know?
they were equally scared when they heard that story as we were, for him, even though we knew he was all right, obviously, but
Did they
We should have asked if they had ever.
You didn't
heard that
spoil
story.
anything, right?
I think that they had
Okay.
heard this. I think they had heard the story before.
Got it.
I think so. I can't remember.
But she was conveying that when he told them the story back in the day,
yeah,
and seeing our reaction, they were equally concerned. Yeah. All right.
That we almost lost young Tom.
The story checks out.
But Ben Richardson, my Olympic trials teammate from last year, filled in at the slam.
There you go.
For him. So
Nice.
he was pretty pumped up.
Okay.
What else happened? Schuster is playing this weekend. He hasn't played much yet.
Yeah.
No, not much.
A couple speed. I think he went to one in Scotland, and
They were out in BC
And they were
too,
in
weren't
BC
they?
or
I think they
something.
played an event out in BC. Hopefully, maybe they ran into our friend John Cullen out there. I don't know if they did or not, but
Maybe he's doing
John's
some
from
commentary.
BC. I like John.
They added Colin Hoffman
Yes.
on their team.
Yes.
They're doing a 5.
They have a 5-person
'cause
team.
they're doing a 5.
And
I think
they're just
Landsteiner
kind of
is-
just rotating it through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the way to do it. Like with the schedules
Babies.
with kids, and schedules can get kind of bonkers now with a lot of events.
Yeah. True.
And with John or with Schuster playing mixed doubles, Hamilton playing mixed doubles, Plies playing mixed doubles. It gets to be a long season.
Word.
True story.
Chelsea Carey talked about that. Like they gotta have a 5-person team,
Yeah.
which they picked up.
Jamie Sinclair.
Jamie Sinclair.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
I don't.
Yeah,
I
she went
have
up, she went up
not
north.
heard if. Last I heard, she wasn't.
I saw
She
her.
couldn't-
I saw her on the ice at an event. But that
Yeah,
was
but
probably
if it was a
slam,
slam, if it was a slam,
wasn't
it
played
wouldn't
out.
matter. It's a
Right.
matter of like when they get into provincial stuff, if she can play or not. Because I know there was some
There's some
There's a residency.
hullabaloo.
Hullabaloo.
Yeah, I don't know how to. I think some
hubbub.
residency or nationality.
So the way that works
BOLOGNA.
in the past
Yeah.
is if you represent a country
Yep.
on the international stage,
Okay.
there's a set number of years before you're allowed to represent another country.
And that's a world curling.
Yes,
rule,
but
right?
a country can release you from that.
Got it.
So, like,
So she could sign some waiver and we could.
Canada could say, no, it's okay. She can
Yeah.
play.
Mhm.
Can we get like McEwen in trade or something, or was that not how that
Well,
works?
McEwen, it might not matter because he hasn't been representing Canada on the international level at a world championship. But this came up at one point because Mark Johnson was the Canadian senior men's team. I don't know if they won the World Seniors or if they were just at the World Seniors.
But he represented Canada at the Senior Worlds.
Yes, he represented Canada at a WCF championship, and then he wanted to come and play U.S. Olympic trials because he has dual citizenship, and that
Couldn't do it.
it didn't fly. I think he did play at an Olympic trials once, and he wanted to do it again in a subsequent year, but it wasn't after, like, that time hadn't gone long enough, and then he wasn't able to, I think. So that's
That
the only
sounds
reason I
right.
knew of the rule at
Even
all. But
even the Olympic trials are roped into that
yeah,
world playdown thing.
yeah,
Okay.
because it's trying to represent your country, or a different country. So, anywho, that's where Jamie's issue potentially falls. But I believe it's up to Canada to say, no, it's okay, you can play,
Got it.
or no, you can't play.
We can't. The USA can't give her a waiver. It's like, nah, it's okay.
I don't think it's the USA's.
It's
I
not
think
our
it's
call. It's Canada's
I
call.
think it's Canada's call,
Got
not
it.
USA's call.
All right.
But
Well,
I'm not positive on that.
whatever. The last I knew, I agree with you. I did see her on the ice at a event, but I don't think it was a Curling Canada event. So it doesn't really matter.
Doesn't matter.
Word.
Yeah.
Well, good luck to her and Chelsea. Hope that works out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other stuff.
Well, we gotta talk about stuff, right?
Yeah.
Can't just let it go.
There's a few
There's
elephants in the room.
there's some drama that happened. So
Pray tell.
I thought we thought it was
So-
a slow off season.
it was a slow off season. Which one do you want to do first? There's
Let's talk about Jeff Plush
okay,
first.
Jeff Plush. So there was a U.S. soccer report that came out that
NWSL.
NWSL.
Yeah.
and National Women's Soccer League,
There you go.
which is under U.S. Soccer.
Okay.
The
Right.
some bad stuff was happening with players, some pretty severe harassment, sexual harassment, and lots of bad things. I did read some of the report. I read parts of it on the living conditions. So apparently there was some housing that was provided to some athletes.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the conditions weren't good. Players complained about broken windows and mold. Other people that were roommates in there that weren't a part of soccer, like just other people.
Mm-hmm.
One of them got placed with a family, and the player got reprimanded for not babysitting the family's daughter. Which is kind of weird.
Okay.
Okay.
One of them found a toenail in the place, like
Okay.
a toenail.
Yeah.
Maybe it was their own toenail, because soccer players' toenails fall off a lot from getting kicked and stepped on. I don't know.
No.
I was just trying to make a joke that just didn't go anywhere.
One of them found a bag of cocaine in the bed.
Oh, that's fun.
So
It's a way to supplement your income as a soccer player, though.
yeah. But besides all that,
Or to forget about the problems with the toenails.
Is there a Colombian soccer joke in there somewhere that's even mildly appropriate? Probably not. Nope. Okay.
There isn't.
Nope.
So there was a news report a year ago, September,
Okay.
that detailed some of these allegations
Yes.
and these complaints. Then there was a years-long report by Assistant U.S. Attorney Sally Yates that just dropped
A couple weeks ago.
a couple weeks ago.
Couple weeks. I was thinking about a month.
It's like a 300-page, very detailed report on the whole thing.
Yes.
At the time, Jeff Plush was commissioner of National Women's Soccer League.
When these allegations took place.
These allegations took place.
Yes.
Jeff Plush, who
not
is
3 weeks ago.
currently the
Current
CEO of U.S. Curling.
Correct.
Yeah, he's been CEO as of like March 2020.
February 2020.
About
was
2.5
right
years.
before
February
pandemic.
2020.
Yeah.
These allegations were while he was commissioner of the Women's Soccer League.
Yes.
I think the report is like from spans of 2014 to 17, 18, somewhere in there.
Something like that.
Something like that.
I did not read as much of the report as you did.
Yes, I read parts of the report. I didn't read the whole thing, but I did read parts of it. Hence the toenails and bags of cocaine stuff.
Yeah.
Which is bad all by itself.
True.
Depends if you're into cocaine.
Right.
That's true. I'm not, so like
I'm not either.
I'll assume that's bad.
Probably.
Switzerland. I mean, I'm not either.
Okay.
So there's calls for Jeff to resign.
There's also calls for Jeff to be fired.
There's calls for Jeff to be outright fired.
Yes.
The USAC. It's gonna take me years to get that right.
I don't think it matters. I think we can say it either way, and our audience is
People
gonna know
will
who we're
understand.
talking about.
Yeah.
But yes, we are very ingrained in the U.S.
Yeah. Now it's
USCA, and now it's USA Curling.
Now it's USA Curling, so it's USAC.
Right.
So I was confused the first time I saw it.
I agree. That's fine.
There's calls for Jeff to get fired, to take a leave while this is figured out. There is another investigation that's happening, done by the National Women's Soccer League and the Women's Soccer League Players Association. I probably got that name wrong, but
If you got the gist of it, we're going to call it
that's
good.
kind of the gist of it. The U.S. Curling Board of Directors, which consists of one member of every region. I don't know who the officers are.
That's okay.
There's also the
need to.
Athletes Advisory Council is also on the board as well. So athletes that are representing other athletes. Athletes vote them in.
Yeah.
They have more information than we do. And they have put out statements, not going to fire Jeff. So.
And those statements are being met with some very serious backlash on social medias.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's all I was going to say about that.
I
I
think,
guess.
yes. It's hard to take a position and not. Yeah.
So, well, all the allegations that are listed in the report are very serious.
I agree.
I personally don't have enough information to know what's going on. So I'm going to trust the board for now, and they have more information than I do about this. They've talked to Jeff and have, I assume, got more information.
Yeah, I mean
not just Jeff's word that everything's okay.
They conducted, I believe, there's also that they conducted an investigation into. They kind of looked through the report and talked to Jeff, from my understanding, and I don't want to talk about this a whole lot because I think there's a lot of information that we don't have, and I think passing judgment without all that information is dangerous. So I will remain somewhat neutral until more information comes out, and
I don't know if that bacon is done.
it's probably, if it's warm, it's done enough for me.
Warm.
Probably.
All right.
Ooh, that's hot.
I would like some increased level of transparency, or what happened, what made the board come to the real decision that they did. I think that we would all like to see that.
I think that would be forthcoming, but the investigation that's currently happening, that one's raspberry.
Raspberry?
Yep.
All right.
The investigation that is currently underway by the National Women's Soccer League and the Players Association, they have made statements to say, everybody shut up. So,
Fair.
I think people are shutting up.
Yeah,
Until the investigation's over. Then
my sense is some of it, if too much information comes out, it jeopardizes the integrity and maybe neutrality or objectivity of the investigation. So I can see that.
So there's more information. I hope that's coming out. But yes, I think the board statements aren't quite enough to smooth all this over, but
Right.
I think have said as much as they can right now.
Yeah, I would agree. I think there's probably a lot of legal stuff that is probably limiting or otherwise has influenced decisions up until this point. So
Yeah.
And
I
there
appreciate
is
that. Go ahead.
there is this members assembly meeting in.
That's going to happen soon.
Basically, it's going to happen probably after you listen to this, or within a day of the time you listen to this. That may open a little. I got some pepper from the bacon.
You got some bacon.
That may bring a little bit more of this information to light for everybody. We will see.
Agreed.
On the agenda for that is a statement from the CEO, Jeff.
All right.
That's on the agenda. So that meeting will be Friday, the 21st, Friday evening.
Yeah.
It will be live streamed. It'll be a closed Zoom meeting, but the Zoom meeting will be live streamed on the USA Curling YouTube channel. So
you won't be able to get into the active
can't-
meeting, but
yeah.
you can watch the meeting.
you can watch the meeting.
Cool.
And assuming
Interesting.
they record it, I assume they will. It'll be available to watch afterwards as well.
Wow. All right.
Must-see viewing.
I just hope they have the
TGIF.
I hope they have the comments enabled during that meeting because that's gonna be bonkers.
I'm feeling they're probably not going to, but
Yeah.
that would probably be must-see TV on its own.
What kind of bacon is this?
That one's black pepper check.
Delicious.
That one's black pepper check.
You got raspberry?
Yeah, this stuff
that
I
was
think
raspberry.
right here is raspberry.
All right, I'm gonna
It's
try
pretty
that
good.
next.
It's pretty good.
It's all good. I got the pepper in the throat again. Nope.
What else?
The other elephant in the room, the
Yeah.
GNCC getting kicked out, Grand National Curling Club.
Well, yeah.
Grand National Curling Club represents the East, and it has morphed away from just the East into
Southeast.
the
too,
Southeast.
right? Yeah.
It used to be just New England.
Yeah.
And as curling has grown, a bunch of other clubs have joined it. So I counted it up this afternoon. They have 75 clubs.
How many of those are dedicated? How many of those are
I don't know.
okay?
I didn't research it that much.
Well, you did more research than I did,
Yeah.
so I'm not gonna.
So
Me too.
GNCC goes from from Maine all the way down to Florida, and then Tennessee. I think is as far west
okay.
as it goes.
Yeah. All
They
right.
might be. Is
I was
Tennessee,
thinking Tennessee
in
would have
the
been
Great
in
Lakes.
In Great
No?
Lakes.
No,
but
Great
maybe not.
Great Lakes is
How do I eat this?
I don't know.
Great Lakes is Michigan, Ohio, and Indiana.
Okay.
Raspberry bacon.
Yeah, raspberry.
It tastes like raspberry, and it tastes like bacon.
I think it's pretty good.
Huh. So the GNCC doesn't like a lot of things that the USCA does. Whatever, various reasons. And the USCA doesn't like some things that the GNCC does for various reasons. And I think that if, yeah, sure. I think that in theory, if everybody put on some big boy pants and worked through their problems,
And our big girl pants.
or big girl pants, they could probably work through some problems and solve some issues, and everybody could get along in the end with some compromises.
I don't think either side is completely correct.
No.
And neither side is completely wrong.
Correct. I agree. They both have some things going for them and against them, I think, in this whole argument. And I would like to see it come to some sort of
So it all stemmed
peaceful
from.
resolution.
So the vote stemmed from a curling club in the GNCC not paying USCA dues, but still remaining a part of the GNCC.
I don't think it was one club. I think it was
Which?
several clubs.
Okay.
I think.
Well, I heard about one, but that's fine.
Okay.
The point was like it dropped below the region's 95% dues paying compliance rate,
Right.
which prompted the board to have some votes and say, I think the board said a year ago you have until February, otherwise these things are going to happen, and they didn't solve it. So the USAC board was forced to take a vote to remove them.
That was as of February 22, right? Like,
Yes, that was this past season,
right.
which triggered the vote in
The off season.
the offseason, June or July.
Got it.
So that's what's going to be possibly ratified
Friday, maybe.
on Friday, the
Yeah.
board meeting there.
Got it.
So I did read in some of the board meeting minutes that there are I counted 28 clubs that are GNCC clubs that are joining the at-large region. So,
Okay.
a club can join another region.
Yeah.
They're joining, some of them, 28 of them are 28 out of the 75 are joining the at-large. So, a little over a third
Okay.
are joining the at-large. I don't know if more will or not, but
All right.
that's what I saw in the minutes. So,
All right.
We wish. Well, like you said, I think
I hope they can figure it out.
there's some room, hopefully, for a resolution where more ish doesn't need to hit the fan.
Right.
Yeah.
And that'll probably be more so resolved at this meeting. No, I don't know. Maybe not. I was going to say it has more likelihood to be more resolved than the whole plush situation.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
You know, in a day or two from
Yes.
when you see this.
Yeah.
Because last year also the St. Paul club didn't pay USCA dues for a year.
Oh, that's exciting.
But they also dropped out of the Minnesota Curling Association as well. So they kept to keep the Minnesota Curling Association compliant. So they have since
Rejoined?
rejoined and made up and figured it out
Oh,
to rejoin. So
All right.
cool.
They all put on their big boy pants and big girl pants and
Yeah.
negotiated it out.
but yeah, if a lot of clubs leave, that's a big revenue drain for the USCA.
Sure. In a future episode, I suggest that we devote a show to what does the USCA do for you and
Ooh,
why should you
That would be-
want to be a member
I like that.
as your club or as an individual.
Yeah,
We'll
I like
just
that a
talk
lot.
about it. Man, we can get all kinds of random shit show guests on here. And
Whoa.
turn it into
I love it.
real fiasco if we wanted, or we could just make it peaceful.
We can move the cameras back a little bit and like make a fight ring there, and people can.
No, let's not do that. We're a loving show, not a fighting show. Speaking of fights, there's a guy out in California who wants a fight. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
What a segue, man!
Boom! That's what I do to this show. Segues, right?
I love it.
Yeah. No.
Tell me more.
No. No, I'm sad. Well, I mean, I think if you're on social media, which I think a number of us all are, California Curling Club had their California Curling Center.
yeah.
Excuse me.
Southern California.
Southern California
Curling Center.
Curling.
We had them on. We had them on last year.
Yeah, we've had multiple people from their club on. We had Matt on, and we had Liza on, and they Sunday, a couple days ago, as of recording, was their last day of curling. I'm sad to report, had some rent issues.
Landlord problems, or lease problems, or
Yeah,
something.
So the compressors are off. Sure, it took about 12 minutes for their ice to melt. You know?
I don't know how hot it is in LA. Right?
I don't know how hot it is either. It was probably hotter than it is here
Hotter
today
here.
because it was like snowed yesterday. It's bullshit.
This weather turned crap
Yeah.
fast, didn't it?
I really did. So hopefully they find a new home soon. I think they have a good curling community out there. It would be sad to see many of them, I don't know, go isn't the right word, but not have a place to curl for
They are very.
an either short or extended period of time.
They're a very enthusiastic bunch out there.
They are.
and we love that.
Yeah. Yeah. Friend of a number of people of them. So
Sure. Yeah, I don't know what it was. It was there was rent,
I believe it was a landlord issue
Rent,
and a
COVID.
COVID.
he
Yeah.
was-
There
timeline.
There was a
things
dispute of COVID funds.
I believe
Yeah.
I
that
think there are a
wasn't
number
going
of
to the
things in play. I'm sure we could have Matt on or somebody if although he said I saw him post something on social media and he said I can only say this much Otherwise, it becomes a legal issue. So,
Got it.
I'm sure you could give us a rundown, but
We'll let
like
that-
I said,
we'll let those play
let
out
it,
first.
Let it play out, and like I said, hopefully they find a new place that they can curl sooner rather than later. I assume they'll be able to get most of the stuff out of there. They've got that
They got that
ISS system, which I think is
it's fairly
fairly
mobile.
transportable. Yeah, fairly mobile. You know, they're a big fancy building. They can't just take all their paintings and stuff with them. But
Right.
yes, wish them
Wish them well.
Upcoming
We got some merch.
merch. We got merch.
So we all love gambling, right?
Who doesn't love
We all
gambling?
love curling.
You don't like gambling?
Or curling.
Or not anymore.
So
What you're saying is you don't want to first season of the year, first show of the year, you don't want to announce that you're coming out of retirement to play down this year.
I don't see that happening. No. I'm definitely not announcing it today. Somebody floated 6 figures at me. I might reconsider, but they already know what they're getting as far as my knee goes, so I don't see it being an issue. I'm also not giving up ski season. So
Oh yeah, no, forget it.
I think that I
Forget
have
it. Don't come out.
very little
Don't-
chance.
No. All right. Well, I'm just
All right, I appreciate
Teased
you.
it a little
yeah,
there,
sure.
you know.
We'll see. Who knows? Maybe next week.
So we all love playing ends behind the glass. So
That's true.
this summer I designed some cards. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 red, 1, 2, 3, 4 yellow, and blank cards. So if you would like some, I'll put a form out on the social media and link to that, or email the show, CurlingNation@curlingnetwork.com. So $15 gets you a 2-pack
sweet.
of cards.
18 cards.
18 cards. You can
In
play.
case you're not good at math.
You can
I'm
play.
not.
You can play 2 ends of ends.
2 games of ends.
2 games of ends
At the same time.
at the same
Yeah.
time. So 2 cards. Fun to take for spiels.
Oh, for sure.
And you're supporting the show.
Put them in your curling bag.
Yeah. So
Take-
Great
them
way
along.
to get drunk
Oh yeah.
or maybe
Win money.
win some money.
Maybe win a few dollars.
and get your opponents drunk too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you want to support the show, you can email us, CurlingNation@curlingnetwork.com. $15 for a 2-pack, and
Go to YouTube.
give me an
We'll have
address.
a
Give me an address, and we'll figure out shipping.
go to YouTube. We'll have a link
That's
in the
gonna cost.
description or something too.
They're nice cards too. I mean, like
check
they're
us out on
they're
social
like
media.
they're like regular old playing cards. So they're not like just flimsy paper or anything. Like they're a plain card. It's a quality piece of
Quality merch.
paper.
Yeah.
Paper plasticized paper.
It's a
I
standard-
don't know what it is.
it's a
Standard
sta-
plain card material.
Standard playing card. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Look,
Curling-
it even sounds like playing cards.
Yeah. Don't do that. That's bad for the audio. Do it again. What's everybody looking forward to this season?
I am looking forward to opening this beer
Yeah,
with
do it.
this. Ugh. By the way, Joel, I had a summer.
What's the opener on there, Craig?
It's
Minnesota Vikings or something?
no, it is Grain Belt
Oh,
premium.
world's most disgusting beer.
So this summer I had
It's great.
my curling team over. We had a curling team meeting this summer.
True.
Wife and kids were out of town, so the entire Monday night team and everybody who had to sub for us throughout the course of the year, which was a lot of different people. So there ended up being like
I think there were like 8
There's
people
like
there
8
for
or
one.
9 of us there.
For one team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was there. Mike was
And
there.
we grilled steaks and we drank beers and we talked smart. And the only thing we didn't do was talk about curling really at all, because that was kind of the rule.
Yes. Off limits.
And Joel left me a 16-ounce Northeast in my little beer fridge just to make me mad. Just to spite me. Because I have publicly come out and said that Northeast is the worst beer ever.
False.
And he left me a tall boy of it.
Yeah.
And
I did.
I'm trying to figure out some creative way to dispose of it. But anyways, I just want you to know that I know it's there.
Do you want to borrow?
I know you left it. I knew that you left it the next day when I opened up that fridge.
Yeah.
And I wasn't
On
pleased.
purpose.
I wasn't pleased about it.
I was.
I'm still not pleased about it.
Which all that counts. That's all that counts.
Um,
Want to borrow my gun?
no. I don't know what I want to do with it, but I'm certainly not going to drink it because it's garbage.
Put it under your lawnmower.
Just drive around in circles on it. I don't know if the blades go. I'm not sure.
One way to find out.
Yeah. They probably work. The blades probably work. It just drives in circles. I don't know. I suppose, maybe if I went fast enough, it would slightly, it wouldn't just be a perfect circle, and I would kind of make these weird little oval shapes. Like if you were waxing a car, it'd move a little. I'm not sure.
Was it like a spirograph? Is that the
I don't
thing
know.
you did when you were kids? Yeah, there you go. I don't know. You have to do something with it.
Anyways, it was a great party, though. Oh, we lost a teammate, though.
Yeah.
Ty, former podcast host.
And guest host. And
guest host and all around
swell guy.
Good Finnish dude.
Yeah.
Has moved to New Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Where he's building nuclear bombs at the Los Alamos National Research Institute or
Something like that.
He's doing something out there.
He's welding. He's probably not doing anything with nuclear or anything, but
God, I hope not. They don't let him touch anything nuclear. It'd just be weird. That just seems like a bad idea.
We all know
I like
how much
Ty, but
we all know how much he loves buttons. So just keep away from. Don't let him press anything. He likes buttons.
Anyways, we're sad to see him go. I'm sad. I'm gonna lose a Monday night teammate.
You lose a Monday night teammate. You lose a dog sitter.
He
babysat my dog once or twice.
He dog sat my dog.
Yeah.
So.
You lost a dog sitter too.
I lost a dog sitter
too. We both
too.
lost a dog sitter.
A softball teammate.
Man.
Golf partner.
He did buy my motorcycle before he left, so that was good.
Yeah.
He did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, dang.
He bought my Harley.
What a guy.
He's a swell guy. We'll miss him.
Pour a little out
Yeah.
on the new equipment. No.
So for House of Hearts, do you think he's gonna fly?
You'd better fly in
into
here and
Duluth
ride
or
up
into
with
He'll fly to
No.
Madison and
Better
drive up.
fly.
Madison road trip it up with us?
For
He
sure.
better.
Better.
That was the
Be
best
better.
part. That's arguably the best part of the weekend.
For us, it is.
Is the drive up and the drive back.
Drive back.
Drive back was pretty fun last time.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. All right.
We enjoy ourselves.
Yeah.
On
All right.
positive road trips.
It's not as fun though. Yeah, I agree with that.
Looking forward to anything this season.
I am looking forward to playing with my son.
I was just gonna say, I bet that'll be fun for you.
I don't know what else.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I can't think. I wasn't ready for that.
And curling with your wife.
And playing with my wife, club champion, reigning club champion.
There you go.
Lynn
That's
Brown.
right.
Yeah.
She's going to a Bonspiel this weekend.
Zero-time podcast listener, Lynn Brown.
Early season.
She accidentally listened to part of an episode because Martin was listening to an episode.
Accidentally, I love it.
And so Lynn accidentally listened to some of one.
Got it.
And she survived, so
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah. I'm going to Quebec for a Bonspiel
Oh, that's
too.
right. Yeah,
Nice.
Quebec International.
Yeah,
Some
I'm looking
good,
forward
some
to
fun
that.
dudes too.
I am looking forward to
You're going
that
with-
with some club mates, and we're going to go to Quebec City in late January, where I'm sure it will be nice and warm.
Oh yeah, clearly.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to that. That should be a good time.
Nice. Cool.
If my knee works.
Yeah.
Well, even if my knee works, that doesn't work.
Even
I
if it
think I'm
doesn't work
going.
that well, you'll go.
Yeah.
You'll have fun. It'll be fine. Great.
We might have team jackets or shirts or something. I don't know. There's weird text messages flying around the team group.
Whoa.
So
All right.
we'll see what happens.
Yeah, make it happen. Nice. I don't know. You got anything you're looking forward to?
Honestly, I hadn't thought that far ahead.
Sorry, I should have brought this up in the pre-show meeting,
Yeah.
but we're
No,
not that
that's fine.
professional.
That's fine. No, I hadn't thought that far ahead.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to the Halloween spiel.
All right. Yeah. Same.
That'd be a good time.
Yep.
And that's all I got right now.
Cool.
I'm taking it like a weekend at a time.
Yeah. Right. We're all
Looking forward to
effing
House
busy.
of Arts happening.
I hope it does. God, it's better. I
heard rumors it is.
I'm gonna up my life insurance policy before I leave.
Do we have
Probably say that.
a date? No, probably not.
It's
If
probably
there-
like
if
March.
there's
There's
not
not
one
one.
we
There's
know.
not one published.
Got it.
Got it. It's usually around St. Patty's Day though, like either that weekend or the weekend after.
Yeah,
So
somewhere in that.
Yeah.
When the March.
late March
Madness starts.
Yeah. That'll be fun.
They should make it a week long to make up for lost time.
I'm hoping
No
to
way.
make my triumphant
Terrible idea.
return to Wausau men's. Didn't
Okay.
go last year because of a family thing.
Okay.
And I'm hoping we have some good guests on the show. I think I've got one lined up. That should be pretty cool.
I haven't even thought about guests.
That's fine.
We did not prepare for this
Who
season
cares?
very well, did we?
We never do.
We never
Nope.
do.
Let's not
ruin a good
let's
thing.
not ruin a good thing. Yeah, exactly.
All right, so we're gonna find some guests.
I want some more.
and they are gonna kick ass.
I got one for sure.
Cool.
That
Sweet.
should kick ass. Yeah.
Next show, next week, next time, next month. I don't know. Whenever we're gonna have some information about what happened at the USAC meetings.
USAC meetings. We'll sum it up and see what happens.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have some curling results.
Maybe.
Maybe we'll have an awesome guest next time.
Maybe.
Sure.
We'll talk about it.
Maybe
We'll
not.
talk about it.
Maybe we should get my club champion wife to be a.
Dude,
I bet you if she was on, she'd listen.
probably.
maybe.
Yeah.
If she participates,
Why not?
she would have a reason not to.
Yeah. We could just talk about her every time, and then eventually, word's gonna get back to her that we talk about her every time. And then maybe,
every show.
maybe
You
she'll
guys
be.
talk about me on every show. Yeah, we do.
What are you talking about? I don't know. You'll have to listen and find out.
Try and find out.
Maybe support a sponsor while you're
Like
there.
and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Yeah.
What's up now, dear?
Yeah. I want to hear for some listeners, some viewers, who they want on the show. We'll do our best.
Yeah, send us some emails. Who do you want us to talk to this year? We're still gonna say no to Schuster.
Yeah.
Clown.
Forget that guy. What's he done?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe we'll call him up. Maybe not.
Maybe we should. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Find out.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to talk
I
about?
got nothing else.
That's about it, I think.
That's good.
All right. Thank you. See you next time.
Yeah.
Good curling, everybody.
Bye. All right, season 3, episode 1 in the books. Nothing happened this season. Yeah, thanks again to Modus. Check out their website, moduscc.com, for all your POS or credit card processing needs. Really appreciate having them on board. If you want to listen to the show, check us out. Spotify, Amazon, Apple, all your favorite podcatchers. You can watch us on YouTube because God knows we're handsome. Email the show, curlingnation@curlingnetwork.com. Man, that's probably about it. We probably have other stuff. Email, Twitter. Oh, yeah, find us on Twitter. We're on Facebook. Social media. That's where it's at. Otherwise, check out the merch. Link in the description if you're on YouTube. Otherwise, email the show, curlingnation@curlingnetwork.com. Mentioned that once before. And we'll get back in touch with you. $15 for some ends cards. Can't go wrong there.
Plus shipping.
Plus shipping. Whatever. We'll figure it out. It can't be that much.
That can't be that much.
Yeah. All right. Otherwise, that's it. Show's done. Mike McDermott, Craig Brown, Joel Dietz, Curling Nation.